Game plan back. Hope you with us. After that tight, barely get out of trap. Goddamn.
Ooh. Nice one yesterday. Hey, we'll take it how we can get it by the hair of our chinny chin, or, you know what I mean, the skin of your teeth. But I don't like them coming down like that, though.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
I mean, I told Doe, if you had a bad heart, you probably in AGH or Mercy still today, because, I mean, that was one of them heart attack games. We're going to wait till a couple people get on, and we're going to get on here and give you the analysis of the game. We're going to go over our 5 keys from yesterday, our call-outs. I mean, we were on, but they were off.
They were way off.
we never take the blame here. This young brother, game plan. We're going to give y'all the keys.
Never take the blame.
Hey, we gave him the keys, though. Don't fuss. We gave him the keys. That's all I can say. But we was off. They was, you know what I mean? We were off on these keys. And my prediction was way off. You was definitely closer than me, but my prediction was way off.
I just said that just because, you know, I wanted to be part, but I thought we would just win barely.
Yeah?
Because, I mean, that's my only 3. I only have 3 gripes with Mike Tomlin, with his teams, and him being the coach so far.
Playing down the competition.
Playing down the competition.
Last 2 minutes of the game, or half.
He gets the Rocky Squirrel ass sometimes when it's tight ball game.
Right.
And then is no offensive paralysis.
Well,
at all at times. He just lets his offense just go and do what the hell ever they're gonna do.
No in-game adjustments.
Nah.
Well, I mean, that's the same thing I think we were talking about 3 years ago, though. So you're saying that's still a fact with Mike Tomlin.
You that middle door with?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? What you think, though? It's still a problem 3 years later? I mean, we said this 3 years ago. We can go back on wax.
You know what yesterday reminded me of? They're better than the Cowboys now, but when the Jags came here, we had that heavy turnover game, and we lost to them.
Yeah.
And then Ben asked for them back, and yakety.
Fournette went up.
And then we get playing a playoff game, and we lost.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
You know, like, that doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, like you're supposed to put the pounding on them dudes just cause. But hey, they didn't. They won the game. They're a professional team. They get paid. Understand that, but
that was sad. I mean, they went into their game 2-6. Last ranked rushing defense, though. I think 25th pass ranked defense. I mean,
that's all real.
That we can't have that.
No, we can't have it.
My prediction was way off. I'm gonna tell you that. I said 41-3. That was way off. I'll tell you that.
He came in a little bit lackadaisical. Maybe it's, road. They're a little bit tired. It was on the road, the 3rd game on the road straight, Whatever, though. There's no excuses.
There's no excuses.
Plus, when they had 25,000 fans, 15,000 of them Steelers.
Yeah, because Jerry's going to pack them in there. And then when the Steelers made a play, I heard a lot of cheers. A lot of cheers.
15,000 of us in there.
And terrible towels. So, I mean, it was almost like a home game for us away. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to give y'all our 5 keys again, and we're going to tell y'all they lived up to them. Hey, we're going to give them the right thing. First one, though.
Big Ben was supposed to go off early. It happened a little bit late. He ended up getting 3 touchdowns, going 29 for 42 with 306, but in a 113 rating, which wasn't bad at all.
No, not at all.
And he had 0 turnovers, and I guess you want to put him in the mix for MVP. They're trying to do it now. I've been telling him it a couple times.
Well,
I mean, I really don't care about that. I mean, he don't get no MVP in his lifetime. Who cares?
Well,
let's get another ring.
My thing on that, though, I mean, we're Steelers fans. Maybe we're spoiled, but we just have a higher level of expectation here. And Big Ben been here long enough where, yes, he should be in the MVP conversation, but his play this year does not dictate MVP's conversation to me.
It dictates stellar ball player. He's still playing at the all-pro level.
Yes, he is.
He only has 4 picks and I think 18 touchdowns.
Yeah, something like that now.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good, though.
And then he didn't want to get it. And then when that scramble, he looked like a old man chasing the family pet. So,
well, he did have the knee injury yesterday. Hopefully, that's no hindrance to Big Ben because he's already not that mobile.
Well, I think they put him in MRI today to make sure it's just cool. I think it's a bruise.
Yeah, I think it's a bruise. But hopefully Big Ben can come back and go off against the next opponent, the Bengals. But Big Ben did not go off early. He went off late. But again, ladies and gentlemen, I think it should be early and often, though, Bus. Set up the run game. Again, like I said, with the new NFL, people are setting the run up with the pass. I mean, look at the Kansas City Chiefs.
We are not the Chiefs.
I know, but I'm just saying, that's just the going to the NFL now. It really is. I mean,
we just don't play with that much speed. We don't have that much speed as a perimeter as a team.
Well,
they play so fast.
Well,
that's why I was trying to explain to Terry today. When I guess you were talking about how they was down in the playoffs last year. We can't do that. The Steelers can't do that. We don't have that. We have a lot of talent.
Yes, we do.
But we don't play with that formality of speed. And the coaching, EB and AR is no joke together.
Yeah.
We need to break them up.
Okay.
Somebody hire EB immediately. Because him and AR together, they're no joke.
Yeah, I know.
No joke.
And he should be the first candidate off the board this offseason. I'm going to tell you that.
Man.
If he's not, I didn't even pull it up. I was going to pull that Nipsey up. That fuck Donald Trump, but you know what I mean. But anyway, Eric Bieniemy definitely deserved the job. Our number two key yesterday was, we had to get to him early and often. We didn't.
We got to him a little bit late. They sent us 5 people at the end, but we tried to play him regular. And, he was digging, dunking the shit out of us.
Hey, I tell you what, he looked better than I thought. Gilbert looked a lot better than I thought.
He can throw the ball, and he's not small. I guess so. If you're going to make 7 rosters.
Well, what I don't understand, how did Danucci make the team before this guy? You know what I mean, though, Bus?
It was the politics. Maybe Danucci and Italian. They're down there.
Hey, well, maybe they never thought Dak and Dalton would go down and he would have to play. Maybe he was maybe Danucci's a project down there. We don't know. You know what I mean? But looking at Danucci the week before compared to Gilbert this week, they're hands down. There's no question who's the better quarterback. So we didn't get to Gilbert early or often. We got to him late when it counted, and that's all that mattered, though.
Yeah. Once we got a little bit in trouble, but
why we got to be in trouble?
Gotta quit going down to the end of the game with defense slapping the ball down. That could not be
in the end zone.
But we're a good team. We won the game, even though we played bad and coached bad. We won the game, but going right into the third key with Carter not getting 100 yards, getting a quarter of that.
Yeah.
They stopped giving him the ball 9 carries because I guess we was getting whipped up front. With Villanueva and Pouncey getting whipped the worst.
Yeah,
they just moved totally away from the run. We don't have a fullback right now.
Maybe we're getting a little old. We're banged up front, but those two guys, they were getting Gregory and who was the other guy you said?
Pouncey.
Pouncey, no. Pouncey.
No, Gladimore.
Yeah,
the rookie from Oklahoma.
Killed by that young boy.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
But our fourth key, defense. We needed 3 to 4 sacks. We came up half of that.
That 2 half a sack, which what was like a sack was the 3 pass deflections by T.J. Watt. Which was huge, those pass deflections, because the guys was open.
Yeah.
The one on the slant, I think that was the Cooper. He was gone.
Touchdown.
But he got up there. Man, JJ has trained him so well that if you can't get to the ball, he told him 2 things. You can't get to the ball, put your hands up and jump up, get off your feet. And when you're on the line of scrimmage, listen.
I mean, he's so athletic, though.
Yeah.
That boy is so athletic.
It's an athletic family, man.
Man, they talking about bringing JJ here.
He's a free agent.
Yeah, okay.
I told you he was employed, brother.
they pulling out all the stuff. They gonna have all 3 white boys in.
Hey, man.
The sign
Why not
TJ?
have him in the rotation?
Just to sign TJ? Wow.
They're going to give TJ the bread back, though. They're going to broke it up.
We had a total of 46 yards rushing yesterday. Again, we said our 5th key was that this was the trap game. Yeah. It almost became the trap game.
We escaped that, though. That's the key to 1. We escaped that trap game, boy. Did we escape that trap game? It was lockdown trap.
Yeah, it was.
It can't come down to like when you make a bad decision at the end of the game. I'm sorry, Mike Tomlin, to run this slow play call to the left. That's what I mean by offensive paralysis. The slow play call
student body left
to the left, and not leaving in Ben's hands to light you up because Ben is playing.
Yeah.
If it's going to be 4 for 1, you might as well let it Ben fake that the quick pass you're doing. Might have even scored a touchdown.
Yeah, in the NFL though, I mean the guys are just too fast and too athletic up front to even try to run outside.
Yeah, a role play.
Yeah, I mean you almost have to be 1, 2, 3 hole, and that's about it. Once you start going 4, 5, 6, though, you got those athletic linebackers filling the holes. The D linemen don't have Aaron Donald in the middle there, or Tuitt, or Cam.
Yeah.
Come on, though. I mean, I don't understand that play call. Even in Little League, you don't call that like that.
And then I know we had major trouble in special teams yesterday. I mean, with 2 returns, it should have been touchdowns, honestly, but we stopped them.
Yep.
And then one had a penalty and a lucky tackle.
Yes, a lucky tackle.
Because he was on his back.
and then 2 missed extra points. Also.
Yeah, so in Mike's, what he said, he was tired of seeing that dominance. And I'm like, you can't lose your faith in your team with that right there in Kidney Field, because if you up 8, we're guaranteed not to lose.
That's right. We're going to overtime at that point.
Yeah.
But again, guys, hey, we missed that trap game. We escaped barely. And again, hey, everybody's going to be shooting for us. We are 8-0, though. So, I mean, coming off of byes next week, they're going to be up for this game. We better be up.
With the Ebron, he got 3 catches, so I think he got 4 targets altogether. You got to up ante Ebron a little bit, even though he drops balls at times. But when he gets the ball,
uncoordinated a little bit.
Shit, you see that hop over to get the touchdown?
Yeah, but
that was beautiful.
Sometimes he looks a little uncoordinated.
He looks eye-to-hand coordination. I could go. It's eye-to-hand coordination sometimes.
Yeah.
He's already looking to shine and boogie.
Okay.
We got about 10 boogiers on that team that's ready to dance at the drop of a hat. Oh my God! Low key dance squad.
Well, Juju's the main one too.
Hey, listen.
I wish his feet was as quick as his dance moves.
You mean his get off?
Yeah. His get off. Big Ben was 29 of 42, 306, 3 TDs, and Doe said that 113.8. It didn't look like that. Mason Rudolph came in. He went 2 of 3 for 3 yards. He's not the heir apparent.
He's pity pat smack. They got it. This draft has to be a center and a quarterback.
Has to.
Center and a quarterback, and maybe a left tackle.
Yeah.
They don't already have one.
Yeah. We need linemen for sure next year.
And a quarterback. He has to have an heir apparent. Ben only has this year, next year. Even contract week, he doesn't.
He
only has this year, next year.
For this year, next year. So
hey.
I don't know about an extension after that. He'll be 40 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? James Conner went 9 rushes for 22 yards, though. Big Ben had 1 for 8. McFarland had 3 for 7. McFarland looks a little bit young, like he's green. He has the speed, though, Bus, but I don't think he has those football moves yet that's going to propel him to continue to get more carries.
I don't know where he's going when he gets the ball. Like, he has the speed, but where are you going, son?
Right.
You're not setting nothing up.
Right.
I mean, he's just ready to because I'm so fast.
Yeah.
You got to set something up. You got to see where you're going. I'm saying I don't know where he's going. I don't think he know where he's going.
Well,
and get him a screen pass one time.
He got
Give the ball in the outfield. Like, if you see somebody like that, get him in space early.
Because he can't create his own, right?
No.
In receiving for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Juju led us this week, 6 for 93 yards, a touchdown on 7 targets, though. He's starting to be that Hines Ward type guy.
Yeah. He's our most physical receiver. He knows how to use his body, which Chase Dreadpool, a.k.a. Claypool, is going to have to learn how to do. Yeah. He doesn't know how to shield people off yet and really use that body for 238. I don't know if he played basketball in Canada. It's a hockey town, maybe playing football and hockey.
Yeah.
But they know that goes on at the same time. But because he clearly doesn't have any box out moves, not yet.
Well, hey, I think that will come with the off season and getting that eating right. You know, you're gonna have a chef. You know how them boys do it once they get that 1 year.
Go ahead and call somebody like close to your frame size. Call Moss. Call Larry Fitzgerald.
That he can stay healthy. That's all. But I mean,
hey, he's getting down, dude. Like,
yeah.
When the contact is coming, somebody tackle me.
I get scared.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Every time he gets hit, I get scared. Your man Dreadpool, 8 catches, 69 yards on 13 targets, though. Bus.
Well, you know they see the explosive. You got to be number one, and you know he scores a touchdown at the beginning of the game if the guy doesn't bump him.
Yeah.
If what is that? Diggs, Stephon's little brother.
Yeah.
Clearly bumped him.
Yeah.
On that one.
Clearly pass interference.
Yeah, it should have been called. And then later on in the game,
later
on in the game, when the loft on his right, he had Dude Burnt.
Yes.
Been through it. Dude clearly held him the whole time.
Yeah, but Big Ben.
You saw him when the hands.
Big Ben's underthrowing that too.
That was an overthrow.
Well, the one was an underthrow. Though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Big Ben. Sometimes I don't think.
After he's getting to that ball though.
Yeah.
This dude bumped him. Yeah.
One I thought they said was uncatchable, but hey, Claypool can get there. On defense, y'all. Defense, you know what? They was on the field a lot yesterday, though, and I got to give them some credit. Vino Williams with eight tackles, 6 solos. Spillane, hey, he still keeps showing up.
Spillane!
But I tell you what, they had 147 yards on this, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's mixed with the quarterback and everything. I mean, they didn't score. That was the key thing. They didn't score. We held them down. We was able to win that game. I mean, it was so ugly, but we was able to win the game.
Yeah.
We was able to win the game.
9 QB hits.
I'd rather have an uglier game with a better team. That's just what it is. Like,
you're right.
They were so sad. They get paid and everything, but
that's a sad team, y'all. Don't get this twisted.
We'll see next week, man, because we got a
team.
real formidable team next week.
We had 9 QB hits, 2 sacks. TJ with a half. Highsmith, who's been playing pretty well.
Highsmith is a big boy.
He had a sack himself, a solo sack. So with the 2 sacks again, 9 QB hits. I'm not sure where we rank in the NFL right now, but I'm pretty sure we're still up there. That TJ, I don't think is going to move up too much with the half sack. He's at 7 sacks now on the season.
Yeah, with the 2 splash plays by Minka with the interception and the those was huge.
138 for 243 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. He only had a 72.6 rating, but most of that was because of the second half.
Yeah.
We started getting to him.
Yeah. First half, I mean, it was all dink and dunk. Mike McCarthy trying to use the same thing that he used against us. I think that's the last time we saw Mark McCarthy in a real live action game was the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yep,
and like that's what they did. They dinked and dunked us.
And they beat the brakes off us.
Yeah, they didn't beat the brakes off us. We fumbled.
Yeah.
And Mendez spending off fumble. That's how they lost. After Ben had that terrible first half, he came alive.
Yeah, he did.
Well, we ain't gonna talk about 11 years ago.
No. But I mean, overall, though, Bust, hey, our call outs, again, James Conner, 22 yards, didn't do it. Isaiah Buggs was my other guy. I didn't really see him do too much yesterday. They had the young kid in from Nebraska and Mondo.
That's who got a sack.
Yeah.
That's the 3rd sack.
You're right.
He got a sack.
He sure did.
Yeah.
But Mondo, he played a pretty decent game yesterday. Yeah. So I'm not sure if that's going to cut into Isaiah Buggs' spot. Who was your call-outs yesterday?
Deontay, he played a good game. He had a good game, for the 6. But just, I mean, he doesn't want any contact with that little frame. And two they have 4 tackles.
Yeah.
Yesterday, 1 tackle for loss, so.
Now, what I didn't understand with that, though, they had Tuitt and Cam Hayward off the field at the same time a lot yesterday. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't.
I mean, I didn't understand that. Tuitt's one of the best guys in the league as an interior lineman, though. But,
yeah, he is. Right now.
So to have him, and you're already missing Alualu, I didn't understand why both of them were off the field at the same time a lot. But overall, though, I feel good about the win. We 8-0. That's all that matters. But we got out-coached on both sides of the ball in all phases, man.
Yeah. Next week is another do good. You know, we escaped. We won the game. For everybody that doesn't want anybody to give them a D- or, you know, it should be A+ everything every time we win.
No.
If you're watching, there's no such freaking thing, but.
So you get what you giving the coaching this week, though?
It's a D-.
D-.
Easy.
Hey, that's a failing grade in any part of the country, even on Sundays. So again, it was a trap game. We got out coached yesterday, and we still come out with a win. Hey, still a nation. There could be nothing better than that. I'm gonna tell you that. 8-0.
Yeah, man. 8-0 in everybody's lifetime. We don't care if you got the 4 rings in the 70s.
Yep.
Everybody, we ain't never been 8-0. You know, last time we had this great record was Ben's first year. We went 15-1.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna tell you the results of that season if you don't remember.
Don't even get me started. That Bert Jeezy reminds me of all the time. But anyway, y'all, come on down to Young Brothers every Sunday or every game day if we play on a Monday night. I don't think we got none of them. But every Sunday, come on.